Welcome back to the Vegan Test Kitchen, everyone. We're getting in the fall mood over here, so we're gonna make some butternut squash and pumpkin seed rice paper rolls. We're also making two dipping sauces. One's just like a normal soy type dipping sauce or soy sauce. The second one is going to be a cranberry chili dipping sauce, which sounds interesting. It's sweet, spicy. Looking forward to it. Nothing says fall like cranberries, right? So, as always, all the ingredients that you need are listed below. Let's get started. So essentially what we're making today are spring rolls, but instead, let's call them autumn rolls, because that's what we're celebrating. So the first thing we're gonna do is grab some butternut squash. You only need a pound. We're gonna take the skin off, chop it up into 1/4-inch cubes. But first, set your oven to 400 degrees. Grab a baking sheet. And we're gonna spread 2 to 3 teaspoons of olive oil all over it. Make sure they're all coated. Give them a good toss. We're gonna stick these in the oven for 15 minutes. In the meantime, let's start on our cranberry chili dipping sauce. All right, you're gonna need a cup of cranberries, 1.5 cups of water, 2 large serranos, 2 tablespoons of lime juice, and 1/2 cup of sugar. I don't know why it needs this much, but it does, apparently. All right, we're gonna mince and seed these peppers. Now they did say if you really wanna make this dipping sauce spicy, leave the seeds in. Okay, let's go ahead and put our cranberries and our water and our sugar into a small pot. We're gonna bring this to a boil, then we're gonna cover it. All right, let's take our butternut squash out of the oven. We're gonna toss these, and we're gonna stick them back in the oven for about 10 minutes. All right, let's see if these are popping. I think I'm seeing some popping. I'm just gonna mash a few of these with our spoon. We're gonna reduce this to a medium. We're just gonna partially cover this for about 5 minutes. Okay, our cranberry sauce is starting to look good. All right, now we're gonna add our lime juice, our serranos, bring this back to a boil, and then we're gonna bring it back down to a medium-low. Touched my lip with a finger that I hadn't washed yet. My lips are tingly. All right, so we're gonna simmer this about 10 to 12 more minutes, just until it's gotten down to about 1/4 of where it was. And we want it to be really syrupy. Fun fact! Although butternut squash is technically winter squash, it's of course harvested in the fall. It's given the label winter squash because it's hardier and it'll last longer through the cold winter months. Butternut squash is so interchangeable with pumpkins in Australia that they actually call them butternut pumpkins. Okay, let's check our squash again. Perfect. All right, we want these to be lightly caramelized. Looking good. I'm gonna transfer this to a different burner while we go on to the next step, which is cooking our rice sticks, or vermicelli noodles. I think that's how you say it. Just call them rice sticks. You're gonna need 4 ounces. That turns out to be half of this package. Just cook them per the package directions. All right, while we're waiting for that water to boil, which is the most exciting thing ever, grab a bunch of cilantro. You're gonna need a cup of it. Just bite-sized pieces, so rub them up if you want, chop them, do whatever you want. Let's throw our rice sticks in our water, boil it for 3 minutes. All right, our rice sticks are done, so we're gonna drain them. And you want to drain them with cold water to prevent them from cooking any further. All right. Cranberry dipping sauce has decreased in volume. I think this is pretty much good. So we're gonna turn off the heat. Okay, now what? Let's go ahead and do our other dipping sauce. It's very simple. You need toasted sesame oil. I don't have any, so I'm gonna toast mine real quick. All right, we're gonna put it in our container of sugar so it melts it a little bit. And we're gonna mix our other ingredients: rice vinegar, soy sauce, and our Asian hot chili oil. All right, just keep stirring it till the sugar's gone. Now for the final special ingredient, you need some rice paper. You can get this in most Asian sections in the supermarket. I didn't have a hard time finding this, so you shouldn't either. So we need 12. So we're gonna get a pie plate, fill it up with very hot water. We're gonna soak 2 at a time, just for a few minutes. I lied, 1 minute, just 1 minute. You wanna make sure they're completely submerged. But first, grab either a clean kitchen towel or a few paper towels and make them damp. Apparently these become quite slippery. We're gonna set up our station here. All right, I'm a little nervous. These are like, look at these things. First of all, I'm terrified I'm gonna rip them. Probably will. Okay, well, I'll rip this one. All right, let's just do it. We're gonna put about a quarter cup of these rice noodles, rice sticks, whatever you wanna call them. We're gonna put this in the lower third with about 1.5 inches away from the sides. And then you're gonna do a layer of your butternut squash above it. Remember, you need enough for 12. And we're gonna sprinkle it with cilantro and pumpkin seeds. You're gonna take the sides, give it a nice little snuggle. Wrap this tightly, and then you're gonna roll and pray to whatever God you believe in. Okay. You know what? That's not bad. For my first one, come on. Could be worse. Okay, let's do this again. All right, let's try this. Just gonna try a bite of this first. So like most rice paper rolls, you gotta have some sauce. So this is the sauce that was originally with this recipe. So I'm gonna try this. I'm sure it's gonna be delicious. It looks and smells awesome. A little bit sweet, a little bit garlicky, a little bit spicy. This by itself is a very light flavor. You got your cilantro, which you can't miss, your rice sticks, which are, flavorless pretty much, and your butternut squash. So butternut squash is good. I would probably put a little bit more in there. I'm gonna try some of this cranberry chili sauce. It definitely does turn this into more of a fall thing. All right, this is the sauce I prefer. It has that classic spring roll sauce that you'd get with it. It's nice and kind of spicy and soy saucy, and it's just good. This is unique. If you're a cranberry person, do it. If you're not, don't. I probably won't make this sauce again. These are good, but you gotta have a sauce with it. It's kind of plain otherwise, I have to say. Spring rolls are supposed to be kind of light in flavor anyway, so They're good. And it was fun to make. If you never made spring rolls before, do this. It's perfect for fall. It's an autumn roll. No spring rolls here, just autumn rolls. Alright guys, I hope you liked what you saw. If you did, hit a thumbs up. I would love you for it. Make sure to comment and share and subscribe and all that good stuff. I will see you all next time. And pumpkin seed rice paper rolls. Did you see that flying around? Kitten, stop. This is not the time. Two large serranos. 2 tablespoons of